'05 Damon Intruder 377F in just virtually flawless condition here at Haylett RV of Southern Michigan. And I mean, this is truly in cherry condition. Only 29,800 miles. Owning Marquee Gold 5500 series generator. This is on a Ford chassis. We've got a Triton V10, awesome power plant on this. It is one of the most rock solid, longest lasting, easiest to deal with motors you know, we've ever seen. And our own F350 you know, towing trucks and service trucks here that we use internally, like to deliver people's RVs, the towable kind, obviously, because we're not going to deliver one of these behind a truck. That is a motor we actively seek out because it is just as close to bulletproof as anything can possibly get. The skin, the exterior, interior, all of it is just as close to flawless as you could ever dream of something this age of being. Slide-downing toppers on all the slides to keep them protected. The tires are as close to flawless as you could ever hope for. The whole RV has obviously been, I mean, look at the shine. They obviously took top shelf care of this thing. The skin's the same way. When we get around on the sunny side, I'll show you that so you can see in great detail what I'm talking about. I walked all over the roof. I think my footprints are the only ones that are up there because even the roof was kept just sparkling. You know, it still gleamed like it was brand new. The tire or the stone guard on the back, I can't believe that has to have been replaced somewhat recently because that's all but virtually brand new. Fully set up for towing on the back, and actually that's what they did. They had a little Jeep, I think, that they towed behind this thing. You know, just moved around really well, and I was surprised with the way this thing maneuvered for a big rig. Maneuvered pretty well. This is also a hard to find and really well sought after bath and a half model, which is super popular. Oh, I just spotted it's got the awning shield up there to keep your awning fabric protected. But again, look at all of your decals and everything. You can still see the gleam on the skin. You couldn't hope for this thing to be in better condition, to be better kept. I don't know the full details. I have not yet had the opportunity to explore what brings this RV here, but my only estimation is I just have to believe somebody was just done RVing, because there's no other reason for someone to give something like this up. Hide-a-bed sleeper sofa over here in the super slide out. You know, nice big breeze through windows. You do have day-night privacy shades everywhere. We also have a soft touch ceiling liner, and that's doing a couple things for us. What I like seeing those in the used market is kind of twofold. First of all, it keeps it, the primary purpose is it keeps it quiet in here. Because going down the road, the wind buffeting is really rough in these things, so this drowns all that out. Not to mention, once you reach your campsite, it's dead silent. You know, you don't hear any of that road noise or people walking by or anything. The other thing is, on a used RV, if you start looking around, if there has ever been a leak or water penetration anywhere, it's going to leave this awful brown stain on this thing that you cannot get rid of. There is no way. You can see that is not the case here. This is in amazing condition. Amazing. The word everyone, it always makes me laugh. The word everyone uses is immaculate. Immaculate. Not exactly the actual correct terminology, but I understand what they're saying, and I suppose that is the most important thing. Good storage overhead in the slide out as well. Here in the kitchen, I did want to point out they do have a big max air fan, not just for living room airflow, but to exhaust heat if you do cook in your coach. Some do, some don't. The seats can obviously flip around to be rear facing once you reach your destination. I love that single Euro chair. They're super comfy, and they're very lightweight, so if you need to move them around, it's not hard to do. Classic front entertainment center here. Being an 05, this was made before flat screens were the dominant thing in the RV business, so keep that in mind. All Corian countertops here in the kitchen, so you've got excellent kitchen, you know, prep space and facilities. Nice real tile floor, just a good feel in everything. You know, your cabinetry is just all in peak shape here, and people get worked up. So sometimes they say, "Oh man, why are you punching the cabinetry? Are you serious right now? You should not be worried about the cabinets I can hit. You should be worried about the ones I cannot." This thing goes through a 4 on the Richter scale going down the road. You think my scrawny arms are going to hurt this thing? No way. No way. And if mine could, then they're going to fall apart anyway. That's the point. And that's the thing not everyone seems to understand. Excellent storage capacity down here. This is fantastic. what I like is the efficiency of it. It's just all so smooth and intelligent. Everything's in a very user-friendly space. Now, going down the road when the slides are closed, you cannot get to the rear master bathroom. That's why they have a more easily accessible half bath right here. Not to mention, if you have guests over, you now have a guest bath instead of them going through your very personal private bathroom space, which is a nice little benefit. I like this pantry. So you've got these drawers that pull right out here. So I'm always a sucker for storage that comes to you instead of you going to the storage. That looks to be, looks like maybe an 8 or a 10 cubic foot gas and electric fridge. So very good running down the road fridge. All these shelves, by the way, are adjustable in here, so you can kind of customize your storage however you want. This is fantastic right here. Though it's never had one installed, this is washer dryer ready, or you've just got excellent closet space, which nobody ever complains about, with even more extra storage up top. That'd be perfect for all your, if you do put a washer dryer in, all your detergents and stuff like that. Central command center, we do have a dual ducted central AC system. Each central air conditioner has its own remote controlled wireless thermostat. What's neat about this is, you know, the thermostat's job is to detect temperatures and activate the heating or cooling systems accordingly. So let's say you're sitting up here in the slide out. You're in a slide, you're surrounded by windows. This is actually going to be a little warmer area versus if you're standing over here in the kitchen. What's neat about this is wherever you take that thermostat, it climate controls to your location instead of just where it happens to be mounted on the wall. And again, you've got one of those for the main cabin, then a separate one for the rear cabin, though they are both centralized, so they can both you know, work together there. The bed here, this is a full true 80-inch queen, so you can put real sheets on this. You can put a real mattress in here. You've got the big bedside stands. My guess is if you killed that one over there, you could put a king in here pretty easy. You've got a separate, just like rear house entertainment system back here as well. Now, spinning around a little bit, we've got dual opposing slide outs. So this is all right here in a slide out, as well as the bed behind us at this time. So this has just a big wide open feel, and you're not hurting for storage. And I love this little area right here, just begging for a laundry hamper, or great place to store tall things like brooms or anything like that. TV obviously telescopes out a little bit to give you some prime viewing angles. And I love the just double French doors here. It just, such a cool, classy feature. Opens that up and you just have easy pull-down shades for privacy. We've got a nice big shower with a not a small skylight, and everything back here is mirrored so that this rear area, you do not need to turn on lights. I have no lights on back here, and it is just brighter than the dickens. And look at this, a dual lavatory, aka sink. Double sink, so that, you know, if you're like me and you're grumpy in the morning, I need my personal space. Well, your partner can still come in and use the bathroom and, you know, get ready to go somewhere and not interfere with one another. You got your own his and her space. This is such an amazing couples like touring coach. It's fantastic. You know, we've got the extra wardrobe space over here. We've obviously got wardrobe or linen space over here. Whatever you want, wherever you want it, this has it. It has a lot of good, and holy cow, is this in fantastic condition. I can't say that enough. Give us a call. There's nothing to be worried about. The only problem with this one is it's in our driveway instead of yours. Plain and simple. That's it. That's it. Give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.